Hello, everybody. My name is Teacher Salah Ad-Din. I'm part of AL-WATIN International Group, and this is English lecture. Today, we're gonna have an article from a magazine. It's titled as Modern Day Slavery. Like always, before we start reading, we do a preparation task or pre-reading task. We do vocabularies with definition. So, Zahra, if I told you number one, abolition.
Abolition.
Abolition means to cancel something. What do you think? Which option would it take? It means like to cancel, something like that.
يعني H, the ending of the law or system.
The ending of a law and a system. This is pretty close. Let me just make sure there is no closer answer.
Or either to use someone or something unfairly and to your own advantage.
No. هاي بيجي معناها استغلال أكثر. أما correct, it's H.
Okay.
So abolition, the ending of a law or system. إلغاء. إبطال.
Okay.
Okay. Miss Zahra, if I told you exploit, معناها استغلال بالعربي.
Yes.
Which option do you think it is?
E.
E, which is to use someone or something unfairly. إيش يعني unfairly?
يعني غير عادلة أو غير مسؤولة.
Good job. غير عادلة وغير مسؤولة. Okay. Human trafficking. Number 3.
I think the activity of buying and selling people.
Exactly. I can't believe this is a real thing happens in the world, but unfortunately it happens. The activity of buying and selling people.
Yes.
Okay. A domestic worker.
I think domestic worker يعني من العمل أو هيك شيء.
Domestic محلي أو أليف أو مدجن. محلي أليف مدجن. worker عامل.
worker, yes. I think a person who works in the private house to cook, clean, and look after the home. J.
Yes, so محلي أو منزلي أو هاي. Which one was that? The one you read?
J.
J. The use of
a person.
J. A person who works in a private house to cook, clean, and look after the home. Okay, so this is J. Sorry, a domestic worker J. Yes. وحكينا domestic هاي من الكلمات المطلوبة منا. محلي اللي هي الفوق كمان، بس خذي واحدة انت بس طلعين معنا. domestic محلي أليف أو منزلي. domestic worker. domestic servitude. domestic servitude. domestic عرفنا معناها.
Yes, domestic.
معناها جاي من العبودية أو الإجبار. servitude إجبار.
إجبار, yes.
domestic بتعرفي معناها.
domestic, yes. C, I think when a domestic worker is not free to leave their job because of their working conditions.
Okay, I think you are correct. Maybe it's I.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards C. C.
Yes.
Okay, so let's put C and we'll see when we get to I if that's better for it. Okay. Power imbalance.
I think the use of
The use,
theaters or power to make someone do something they
it makes
don't
sense.
want to
It
do.
makes sense. I like the way
Okay.
you think, Zahra.
Okay.
Imbalance, تعرف شو يعني imbalance؟
power يعني تهديد أو
لا، balance لحالها شو معناها؟
balance قوة.
power قوة. balance.
balance يعني اختلال.
balance توازن. imbalance
balance
اختلال
لا.
أو عدم توازن. اختلال أو عدم توازن، هاي مطلوبة منا كمان. imbalance. Okay, power imbalance. أنت حكيتي هو to use threats or power to make someone
I think
do something they don't want. Okay, maybe B too. بلكي B. Did you read B?
B situation in the which one person or a group has control over others.
Could it be this?
I think I don't know.
Okay, so اختلال بالقوة، اختلال بالتوازن.
Yes.
I think it's B. Let's look to the answers quick. Okay, so 4 is J.
Yes, B.
C.
6B.
6B. Okay, so yes, it's B. Power imbalance، اختلال بالقوة. هو الوضع لما يكون في شخص أو مجموعة بتحكموا بالباقين أو others. B. Okay, and 7.
7
Coercion. Coercion برضو to force someone to work. To force إجبار شخص على العمل.
يعني I think I.
The use of threat, yes. To make someone, exactly, yes.
Yes.
بس نتأكد بما إنه حكينا exactly بلاش نحط عنا so that is correct. servitude تيجي معناها عبودية أكثر. coercion بيجي معناها إجبار أو إكراه. أوكي، servitude تيجي مائلة للعبودية. كلمة تعبر عن العبودية. to deprive
حرمان.
yes، حرمان. إيش رأيك؟
F.
To take something away from someone.
someone.
Yes. Okay. Ethically sourced. Sourced مصدرها. Ethically أخلاقي. مصدرها
مصدر
أخلاقي.
أخلاقي.
نعم. Ethically sourced.
D. No.
Good job. يعني I think it's D.
Is
يعني أنا شايف الدي الوحيدة اللي فيها إشي طيب وبيحكي عن الأخلاق. Produced in a fair and responsible way with respect for workers and the environment.
Yes.
Okay. So D. Backstory. الباك ستوري هو تعبير بدل على زي ما بحكي الكلام ما بين السطور أو القصة وراء الحدث، القصة الغير واضحة وراء الحدث. So which one؟ في ظل واحدة بس أتوقع إحنا مش عاملينها.
A.
Yes. لا A حكينا trafficking. Buying and selling. G.
Things that have happened to someone or something in the past.
In the past, yes. G. تعريف القصة باختصار. Okay, good job. Let's start reading the paragraph. So this paragraph, Zahra, is basically a bunch of articles quoted and sourced from different places, like maybe from a magazine, maybe from the UN website, United Nations, and such as things. Modern day slavery. I want you to take a look at this picture, please, and tell me, what do you see?
Children,
Children.
soil,
Soil or a pile of stones.
yes,
Pile, كومة. Pile of stones, كومة حجارة.
people,
Okay. And what the children are doing?
I think cups or I don't the names. Cups or
They are carrying the kids, the children.
yes.
They are carrying some kind of plant.
Yes.
Do you think they are working or they're just having fun?
Working.
Yeah, obviously they are working. Unfortunately,
yes.
Annie. What else do you see? What is this guy doing?
The man, I don't know. The wait, the children or I think wait.
Wait, okay. He waits for the children, you mean?
Yes, yes.
He waits. Present simple.
Waits,
About
yes.
present simple because
He
you're
waits,
describing
yes.
right now. He
Yes,
waits for
yes,
the children, or
children.
he is waiting for the children. Good job. What is he riding?
A bicycle.
Yes, he's riding a bicycle. Good job. Yes. What's this? Can you see this in the background?
Electric. Oh no. Glitch.
So it's a tower,
Wi-Fi?
right?
Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, if we don't know what it is exactly, we'll just say like a communication tower. للاتصالات بشكل عام.
Yes.
Communication tower or electrical tower. Tower. You use the word tower for such things, okay?
Yes.
And yeah, basically that's it. Some children are working hard. They're carrying heavy weights. There is a man obviously waiting for them to catch up. He's on a bicycle. He's on a bicycle or he's riding a bicycle.
Yes.
بعطيكوا كمان فترة راح ناخذ متى بتحكي ان ومتى بتحكي on حسب المركبة، إذا أنت بقطار ولا بسيارة. Get in a taxi and get on the train. في قاعدة للاستخدام هذا فبناخذها احنا بس نخلص قراءة. Okay, good job, Zahra. So basically that's the picture. This picture is about the article we're gonna read today with the title Modern Day Slavery. What do you think about the title? What does it mean? Oh, not what do you think. What does it mean exactly in Arabic? Word by word, if you want.
Modern day يعني الحديثة modern day.
Yes.
Slavery.
Slavery.
العبودية. العبودية. Yes.
Good
العبودية.
job. العبودية الحديثة.
الحديثة blood and earth يعني الدم والأرض.
Okay, blood and earth, exactly. الدم والأرض. Can you start reading, Miss Zahra?
Yes. In this book, Blood of Earth, Stephen Blythe speaks with Ibrahim, a 23 years old Silva, who has worked in a gold mine since he was 9. He is dying. His lungs are filled with the liquid caused by the dust and bacteria in the main. As their conversation ends, Ibrahim turns to Kevin Plus and says, I wanted to be remembered when my story is written and your book is ready. Will you send me a copy? I want to show it to others, to show them that I am not completely useless. I just want to show something good can come out of my life.
All right, great, good job. You read amazingly, mashallah. Okay, Blood and Earth. As you read, it's a book. It's a book by Kevin Bales. In his book, Blood and Earth, Kevin Bales speaks with Ibrahim, a
Yes.
23-year-old slave who has worked in a gold mine since he was 9. Can you imagine? He
Yes.
worked in a gold mine. What's mine?
Gold mine يعني منجم الذهب.
منجم الذهب. Good job. Since he was 9, he is dying. Now, at 23, he is dying. His lungs are filled with liquid caused by the dust and bacteria in the mine. شو يعني lungs?
الرئة.
الرئتين. Lungs
رئتين, yes.
are filled with liquid caused by the dust and bacteria in the mine. Dust? ايش يعني dust?
dust
غبار.
and الغبار والبكتيريا.
Good job. As their conversation ends, Ibrahim turns to Kevin Bales and says, I want to be remembered. لما خلصوا المقابلة اللي عمل على أساسها الكتاب
Yes.
قال له طلع عليه الشاب هذا اللي قاعد بموت، طلع عليه وقال له بدي الناس تتذكرني. I want to be remembered. بدي أكون متذكر، يعني بدي الناس تتذكرني. When my story is written and your book is ready، لما تكتب قصتي وكتابك جاهز، will you send me a copy؟ كنت تبعث لي نسخة. Copy نسخة. I want to show the others, to show them that I'm not completely useless. إيش يعني useless؟
يعني عديم الفائدة أو لا؟
عديم الفائدة، عديم
yes.
الاستخدام. use less بتنفي
يعني
القبل.
قلة أو use استعمال less.
less مش زي less قليل. less لحالها قليل فعلا. good job. أما less لما تنضاف المقطع هذا لما ينضاف لك كلمة يعني بيعكس معناها. بدل use استخدام useless عديم الاستخدام أو عديم الفائدة. Okay.
Yes.
Just want to show that something good can come out of my life. بدي أورجيهم إنه في إشي كويس بيطلع من حياتي. Can you continue reading?
So what's the consultation?
No, it's easier than you think.
Yes. Connection?
No. يعني الوصلة connect.
Connection.
Connection,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. So what's the connection? It's you. As you read this article, you are probably using a smartphone, tablet, or laptop. Each device requires minerals, including gold. Perhaps the gold in your electronic device was mined by slaves.
عبيد. كلنا عبيد الله. So what's the connection to you؟ هلا هون كاتب الارتيكل قاعد بخاطبنا احنا بنقرا.
Yes.
As you read this article, you are probably using a smartphone, tablet, or laptop. Is he right?
Yes.
He is right. I'm using a laptop. What are you using?
Laptop.
laptop. So each device requires minerals. كل جهاز من هذول حتى لابتوب بيحتاج لمعادن لتصنيع. Including gold, especially processors chips. المعالج تبع الكمبيوتر بيجي فيه نسبة ذهب. Including gold. Perhaps the gold in your electronic device was mined by slave. يعني ممكن الذهب هذا نفسه هسه الآن بجهازك تم تعدينه أو تنجيمه. Okay.
Yes.
صفة للمنجم منجم. Okay. الاي دي لما تنضاف على الاسم تعمله بعض الأحيان صفة. Okay. by slaves. فهو هون بده يحسسنا شوي بالذنب أو إنه إحنا مش خالين المسؤولية حتى لو ما استأجرنا عبيد. يعني هيك توجهه واضح. Okay. Slavery today.
Slavery today. According to the global slavery
Slavery.
slavery index 2018, over 40 million people are victims of modern slavery, and of these 15 million are the forced marriage. Slavery involves violence,
physical
or
psychological.
Psychological. Okay. And control, often in the form of theaters. Theaters. Threats. Yes. In order to generate profit to quote. Yes. Given balance. Slavery is when one person controls another, use violence to maintain that control and exploit them in economically. Yes.
Economically.
Economically. Yes. This violence may be cycle, yes, and or psychological.
البي هون ما بتنقرأ.
psychological.
اوكي بتبلشيها من psycho.
Psychological.
Good job. Keep going.
And the control may be variable threats. But at the heart of slavery is exploitation. Teacher كلمات. And ownership of another human being or profits. Forms of modern slavery include forced labor, yes, human trafficking,
commercial, sexual,
yes, sexual. Exploitation. Domestic.
بطلت تعرفي تقرأي السهلات.
تيتشر كلمات اليوم
صعبة.
صعبة.
بس كملي لآخر السطر هذا.
اوكي. And forced marriage.
And forced marriage. Good job.
Yes.
Okay, ما شاء الله قراءتك. Okay, according slavery today, العبودية اليوم. According to the Global Slavery Index 2018 بالاعتماد أو مقتبس من الاندكس هذا من اليو ان أتوقع over 40 million people are victims of modern slavery. أكثر من 40 مليون ضحية العبودية الجديدة. And of these ومنهم 15 مليون in forced marriage. Forced شو يعني؟
فيش يعني في شيء قصري أو
forced
إجباري.
بالضبط، إجباري أو مجبور. forced هذا شو بتتوقعي نوعها من الكلام؟
forced.
قبل شوي حكيت لك عنها لما أشياء تنتهي
قلنا
بالإيدي
مرات نضاف الإيدي تحول اسم إلى صفة.
صفة. ف forced marriage شو صفة المارج؟ forced
بإجبار.
زواج إجباري. Okay, forced marriage. Slavery involves violence, physical, PH بتنقرأ ف مش هيك؟
Yes.
PH بتنقرأ ف physical
Physical.
or psychological نفسي and control. Okay. السليفري تتضمن involves عنف جسدي ونفسي and control often in a form of threat in order to generate profit. بالعادة عن طريق التهديد لتوليد الربح. profit ربح generate توليد. To quote ليقتبس كيفن بيلز. شو حكى كيفن بيلز؟ Slavery is when one person controls another, uses violence to maintain يحافظ على to maintain that control and exploits them economically. ويستغلهم exploit حكينا يستغل هم economically اقتصاديا exploit. وليش حط اس؟ لأنه بيحكي عن البيرسون one person control. بيحكي عن one person exploits يعني هي أو she exploits them economically بصورة صفة هنا صورة لا هنا adverb exploit them economically. This violence may be physical or psychological and the control may be verbal threats. ممكن يكون تهديد شفوي. But at the heart of slavery is exploitation الاستغلال. Okay, exploitation and ownership of another human being for profit. Forms of modern slavery include forced labor. Forced حكينا مجبور. Labor إيش هي؟ labor عمالة العمالة. Okay.
Yes.
Human trafficking, commercial sexual exploitation. exploitation قلنا هو الاستغلال. الفعل exploit الاسم منها exploitation. Okay. الاسم منها اللي هو commercial sexual exploitation الاستغلال الجنسي التجاري. sexual جنسي exploitation الاستغلال commercial تجاري. Okay. domestic servitude عبودية المنازل حكينا أو العبودية المحلية and forced marriage والزواج بالإكراه. أوكي خليني أقرأ القطعة هاي وأنت بتقرأي اللي بعدها. أوكي. You might be surprised to see forced marriage included above. Sadly, forced marriage involves the same lack of choice, power imbalance, coercion, and labor exploitation as other forms of slavery. This also includes forced children marriage, usually of girls of 17 years of younger. All right, so بحكينا انه ممكن انت مش يعني متفاجئ انه الفورست ماريج مذكورة بين انواع العبودية وبين صفات العبودية. يعني للأسف forced marriage includes sadly بشكل حزين ظرف sadly. قلت لك الواي بالعادة بتحولها لظرف حال. شو الحال؟ sadly. Sadly, forced marriage involves the same lack of choice. ما في options. ما في حدا يختار. Power imbalance. عدم توازن القوى. coercion اللي هي الإكراه أو الإجبار. And labor exploitation والاستغلال للعمل. Okay. This also includes forced children marriage. Forced child marriage اللي هم القواصر قاصرين.
Yes.
بالعادة usually of girls 17s or younger. Can you start reading? Slavery behind closed doors.
Yes. Another from the slavery and domestic servitude across the globe, domestic worker, mostly women, migrate abroad to support their families back home. Employment agents in their country of origin promise are a generous salary and good working conditions. Yes, conditions. With a crying host family.
Caring.
Caring. This, however, may be far from reality. Domestic workers are sometimes forced to work long hours, and their passports and mobile phone are taken away. In extreme cases, behind closed door of private homes, they are locked up, starved, deprived of sleep, and often physically and sexually abused. Yes, abused. They are treated sacred and unfamiliar. Familiar, yes. With their new
surrounding.
Domestic servitude happiness globally, including in the UK.
Okay, good job. So slavery behind closed doors. العبودية خلف الأبواب المغلقة. Another form of slavery is domestic servitude. حكينا عنها بالمصطلحات اللي هي الإكراه على الشغل جوا المنزل للتنظيف والهاي اللي هو على شكل شغالات. ممكن يكون بتعرفي استخدام الشغالات وهيك.
Yes.
فبده يحكي عنه domestic servitude. Across the globe, domestic workers, mostly women, بالعادة بيكونوا من النساء اللي بيشتغلوا بالبيوت. Migrate abroad. Migrate. شو يعني migrate؟ زي حالتنا كلنا تقريبا. يهاجر. يهاجر. Abroad إلى الخارج. Okay. To support their family back home. حتى يدعموا عائلاتهم back home اللي هو الوطن. Employment agent in their country for origin الأصل. عملاء التوظيف، شركات التوظيف اللي بتطلعهم توعدهم promise a generous salary. Generous كريم سخي. Generous salary and good working conditions. ظروف.
Yes.
وعديهم راتب سخي وظروف عمل مريحة. With a caring host family. caring host المستضيف.
Yes.
Caring مراعي أو مهتم. This however may be far from reality. لكن على كل حال هذا ممكن يكون بعيد جدا عن الواقع. Domestic workers are sometimes forced to work long hours. يجبروا على العمل ساعات طويلة. And their passports and mobile phones are taken away. وباخذوا
Yes.
تلفوناتهم وجواز سفر عشان ما يفلوش وما يتواصلوش وما يلعبوش هيك وهيك. الناس للأسف تعمل هيك. In extreme cases, behind closed doors of private homes, they are locked up. In extreme cases, إيش يعني extreme؟
Extreme cases.
extreme من متطرف أو يعني الفل، إيش الزايد يعني واصل للفل. extreme cases extreme متطرف. في بعض القضايا المتطرفة behind closed door of private homes they are locked up. بنحبسوا، بيسكروا عليهم غرف. starved يجوعون. starvation مجاعة. starved deprived of sleep محرومين من النوم. and other physically and sexually abused. abused إساءة المعاملة، تعنيف أو إساءة المعاملة. نعم. Okay. They are trapped, scared. trapped, scared, trapped محشور. scared خائفين. unfamiliar غير مألوفين. with their new surrounding محيطهم، البيئة المحيطة فيهم. domestic servitude happens globally including in the UK. العبودية المنزلية أو العبودية المحلية تحدث على مستوى العالم حتى في بريطانيا. أوكي. ونحن نتوقع يعني اللي بتصير عندهم كثير، أو يعني عندهم نظام الشغلات. الخليج العربي كثير عنده الظاهرة هاي. أوكي. Can you read the power of consumer choice?
Consumer choice. Every item we buy has a backstory, from electronics to textiles, from handmade caprices to coffee, tea, and chocolate. Each of these products might include child or adult slavery. Consider the product and in consent as chocolate, while the chocolate bar itself might have been produced in your country. The cocoa and the chocolate probably come from West Africa, where 60% of the world's cocoa is produced. As you read this, thousands of children and adults live in the self-like conditions on cocoa farms. Knowingly, your purchase may support slavery. However, consumer demand for ethically sourced products and slavery
and services
can send a powerful message to producers. Imagine if we all refused to purchase goods that have a story of slavery. Company sells and therefore profits would fall. Look around and items in your home and workplace and ask yourself the simple question: where did this come from and who made it?
Good job. The power of consumer choice. إيش يعني consumer؟
consumer يعني استخدام
مستهلك.
yes.
قوة اختيار المستهلك. choice بتعرفي شو يعني، كلنا توقع
yes.
choice. اوكي. قوة اختيار المستهلك. Every item we buy has a backstory. Backstory حكينا عنها بالكلمات اللي هي قصة ما وراء
Yes.
الشيء. From electronics to textiles. Textiles إيش هي؟ textiles اللي هي القماشيات
منسوجات.
المنسوجات exactly. Electronics to textiles. From handmade carpets سجاد,
yes.
to coffee, tea, and chocolate. Each of these products might include child or adult slavery. مع الأسف. Consider a product that as innocent, بريء, as innocent as chocolate, ببراءة الشوكولاتة. While the chocolate bar itself may have been produced in your country, يعني مع إنه الشوكولاتة نفسها تصنعت ببلدك, in your country, the cacao,
yes,
or cocoa, as they say,
cocoa.
cacao or the cocoa in the chocolate probably came from West Africa.
Yes.
بالعادة الكاكاو من وين بيجي؟ من اللي بيعملوه تصنيع الشوكولاتة West Africa, where 60% of the world's cocoa is produced. 60% من كاكاو العالم مصنوع West Africa, أفريقيا
Yes.
الغربية أو غرب أفريقيا. Unknowingly من no, تعرفي no شو يعني؟
No, yes, يعرف.
unknowingly بشكل غير معروف.
Yes.
Your purchase might support slavery. وانت مش عارف شرائك للمنتج هذا ممكن بشجع الslavery. It supports slavery, yes. However, consumer demand for ethically sourced products and services can send a powerful message to producers. طلب المستهلك لمنتجات ethically sourced حكينا.
يعني قلنا غير أخلاقية.
مصدرها أخلاقي.
Yes. مصدر
Okay.
أخلاقي. Yes.
Ethically sourced products and services can send a powerful message. ممكن يودي رسالة قوية للبروديوسر.
Yes.
بروديوسر عكس consumer.
منتجين.
بروديوسر المنتجين. بالضبط. Imagine if we all refuse to purchase goods. شو يعني goods؟
goods يعني البضائع.
بضائع, good job. That have a backstory of slavery. Company sales and therefore profits would fall. Look around at items in your home and workplace. Ask yourself simple question. Where did this come from and who made it? طلع حوالك واسأل حالك سؤال بسيط. من وين إجا هذا الإشي ومين صنعه. Okay. يظل عندنا آخر فقرة تقريبا. ماشي. ما شاء الله أنت عندك كمية مصطلحات لا يستهان فيها. كيف؟
والله أستاذ يعني IELTS دخلت مرتين الامتحان.
ما شاء الله مبين.
بس مع الأسف ما حالفني الحظ، يعني ما جبت الدرجة السكوير اللي أريدها.
إن شاء الله بتجيبيها, بس لا مبين متمكنة ما شاء الله. Okay. Can you read please? Why didn't I learn
about modern slavery at school? Did you ever learn about modern slavery at school? Slavery. Yes. History lessons might have include the horrific practice of slavery. Yes, slavery. However, it was probably considered something that way very much in the past. But slavery still exists, and it's the everyday reality from millions of people.
نقطة.
It takes brave educators to raise awareness of the difficult, yes, abstain and invisible reality of modern
slavery.
Slavery.
Slavery, yes. Okay. Let
Slavery.
me read the last paragraph.
The
and-
good news is that thousands of inviolate and silvery.
Okay, I'm sorry, Zahra.
Yes,
Can
teacher.
I stop you for a second? Let's take 10 minutes
Okay.
break.
Okay.
And we'll
Okay,
go
teacher.
back to finishing the paragraph and solving the questions, okay? See
Okay,
you soon.
teacher.
Bye.
See you too.
مع انه قربنا نخلص انا عارف لكن بدنا نعمل resume recording. Okay, so that was a nice discussion. I hope we'll do more of this. Okay, let's just go through the words. Let you pronounce a couple of words for me. Okay. Can you pronounce this word for me?
Servitude.
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 Yes, servitude.
Yes.
Can you pronounce this?
Generous.
Generous.
Generous. Yes.
Generous.
Generous.
What's the meaning of generous?
Yes.
Generous. Generous salary.
Yes.
Generous people.
Lovable.
سخي كريم.
نعم. سخي كريم صح.
Yes. اوكي وقرأي لي أصعب كلمة بالدنيا شكلها وين slavery. Slavery. All right.
Teacher,
Okay,
slavery.
Slavery. Good job. This one?
Slaves.
Slaves. Good job.
Yes.
This one?
Generate.
Generate. This one?
Maintain.
Maintain.
Yes.
Yes, maintain. Yeah, this one?
Psychological.
البي لحظة البي مش عندنا.
Okay. Psychological.
Psychological. Good job. Okay, this one? Exploits.
Exploits. Yes.
All right. This one?
Labor.
Labor.
Or labor.
Labor, yes.
Labor.
Okay. This one?
Migrate abroad.
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 Abroad. Not abroad. Abroad.
Abroad.
Yes. This one?
Conditions.
Yes. Conditions, yes.
Yes.
Okay. This one?
Extreme cases.
Cases.
يعني قضايا.
Yes. متطرفة أو يعني صعبة جدا. Okay. This one? Scared. شو يعني scared؟
خايفين
بالضبط. This one?
familiar.
Unfamiliar.
Unfamiliar.
Yes, good job. This one?
Surroundings.
وإيش يعني surroundings؟
surroundings. حول أو محيطا.
بالضبط الأجواء المحيطة أو البيئة المحيطة. Okay. This one?
Slivated.
شو slivated man؟ هاي جديدة. Servitude. وين slavery? Slavery, yes. All right. This one?
Consumer.
Yes, consumer. شو يعني consumer؟
يعني المستهلك.
اوكي وشو عكسها؟
عكسها producer.
Good job, producer. Okay. Textile. Can you read this one?
Textiles.
Textile.
text light. Text lights.
Textiles.
Textiles.
This one.
In consent.
هلا آخر 4 أحرف كيف بنقارن لحالهم؟
Scent.
أوكي. إنا.
Innocent.
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 شو يعني innocent؟
تصنع أو
لا. innocent. إذا قلت لك عكسها guilty. guilty.
يقتلون.
guilty مذنب. innocent
مذنب.
إيش؟
بريء.
بريء.
براءة أو بريء.
براءة أو بريء بالضبط. Okay, well, this word, can you read it?
Unknowingly. Knowingly.
بالضبط, unknowingly. Okay. This one?
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase. Yes.
Purchase.
Purchase. Purchase.
Purchase. شو يعني purchase؟
ما أعرف.
إلها كلمة ثانية to buy something.
يعني شراء شيء.
بالضبط, الشراء.
شراء.
Yes. Can you read this one?
Imagine.
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 Imagine. Okay. Okay, this one?
Exists.
Exists.
Exist.
Exist. Exists.
Yes.
Yes. Exist موجود.
موجود.
Exist. Yes. This one? من education.
Education. Yes. المعلمين أو هيك شيء.
المعلمين أو المثقفين أو المدرسين.
Yes.
المسؤولين عن التعليم بشكل عام. Okay. This one?
Awareness.
Awareness. Yes.
Yes.
This one?
Upsetting.
Upsetting. Upsetting يعني setting تلفظ نفس الإعدادات. Upsetting.
Upsetting.
اللي بعدها
invisible.
Yes, invisible. S هون تلفظ like Z. Invisible. Okay, and this one هون بتنلفظ كجي. DU تنلفظ G.
Individuals.
Yes, individuals. Okay, and this one?
Generation.
Good job. This one? Corporate. Yes. الكوربريت ايش هي؟
الجيل هم جيال leaders. قادة المستقبل أو
قادة الكوربريت هي الشركات الضخمة. الشركات بتكون عبارة عن مجموعة شركات صغيرة، شركة كبيرة مسؤول عنها. زي الوضع هسه زي تجارة الغذاء كوربريت، يعني شركات ضخمة هي متحكمة بكل الموضوع بالعالم. فهو هاي تعريف للشركات الضخمة والمؤسسات الضخمة. corporate leaders. Okay, this one?
Enslaved.
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 Enslaved, yes. And this one?
Slavery.
Slavery, good job. يعني عشان مش معقول احنا نطلع من الارتكل وهي بتحكي عن السليفري
وحافظين الكلمة.
يعني بالضبط العنوان. Modern day slavery. So we finished our paragraph for today.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, Zahra.
Thank you, teacher.
I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna finish. But I want to ask you, are you still reading our book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Yes, just dort page.
Dirt pages.
Four. تركي على إنجليزي.
يا حبيبي. Okay, dirt 4 pages.
4 pages, yes.
That's great. At least you are reading. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Next lecture, try to talk about them. And yes, as usually, Zahra, you're gonna read this text again by yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I just abolish him. Abolition. ايش يعني abolition? Do you remember Zahra abolition? هي abolition هي اتش. abolition اتش.
احنا abolition قلنا اعتقد انهاء الغاء
بالضبط هي the ending of a law system.
yes.
انهاء او ابطال
yes.
قانون او
انهاء
شيء.
العبودية صح.
Okay, so like usually, you're gonna read this text again by yourself.
Okay, teacher.
You're gonna take the new vocabulary in a Word or PDF, and you have to mention what type of speech it is. If you don't know, you can ask me, or you can ask ChatGPT. I told you about ChatGPT, right?
Yes, yes.
You can ask ChatGPT. You can ask me whenever is the time. I don't care. As I said, I love my job. I'm willing to help. Or you can ask Google. Yani, there's a lot of sources. I'm sure you'll figure it out. So like always, read again, take the vocabulary in a Word or PDF, and type of speech. And yep, that's it. And see you tomorrow, inshallah.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Take care, Zahra. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, teacher.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.